Chapter 2 Summary. Section 1. What is democratic decentralization? Democratic decentralization simply means moving power from the big central and state governments down to local levels. This lets regular people help run their own neighborhoods. There are 6 main goals: giving local teams more power, getting citizens involved, stopping corruption through transparency, and providing better services like clean water and schools. It also aims to bring fairness to marginalized groups and strengthen democratic values. However, there are challenges, like a lack of money, interference from bigger politicians, and the fact that rich towns often grow faster than poor ones. Section 2. History and Lord Ripon. Local government in India started way back in 1882 with Lord Ripon. He is called the founder of this system because he set up local boards and gave them the power to handle their own taxes. Later, modern rules were shaped by a few important committees. In 1957, the Bulwant Mehta Committee suggested the 3-tier system: villages at the bottom, blocks in the middle, and districts at the top. Later, the L.M. Singhvi Committee in 1986 recommended that these local governments be made a permanent, legal part of India's constitution. Section 3. Rural and Urban Rules, 73rd and 74th Amendments. In 1992, 2 big laws changed everything. The 73rd Amendment focused on the countryside. It created the Gram Sabha, which is a meeting for all adult voters, and gave village teams control over 29 subjects like farming and schools. It also reserved at least 1/3 of seats for women and protected seats for scheduled castes and tribes. At the same time, the 74th Amendment set up rules for cities. It created municipal corporations for big cities and smaller councils for towns. These city groups handle 18 specific jobs, including city planning, fixing roads, and public health. Both laws make sure local leaders are answerable to the people living there. Section 4. Modern-day challenges. Today, local governments face new, modern problems. They have to keep up with fast technology and manage a diverse mix of people due to globalization. Protecting the environment is a huge priority, but switching to green energy costs a lot of money. Also, as more services go online, cybersecurity is now a major job. Leaders must protect private citizen data from hackers and internet thieves. Section 5. How to change the rules, Article 368. The Indian Constitution is called a living document because it can be changed to stay updated. Article 368 explains how to do this through 3 types of votes. Asterisk simple majority. This is for easy things, like changing a state's name or official salaries. Asterisk special majority. This needs a 2/3 vote in Parliament and is used for important things like fundamental rights. Asterisk special majority with state approval. This is the hardest one. It needs a 2/3 vote plus the agreement of half of all state governments. This is used for big changes that affect the whole country, like how the president is elected. Section 6. The Basic Structure and the 1973 Court Case. To keep the government from having too much power, the Supreme Court created the Basic Structure Doctrine in the famous Kesavananda Bharati case. After a massive hearing with 13 judges, the court ruled that while Parliament can change the Constitution, they can never destroy its foundation. These unchangeable parts include democracy, the rule of law, and the independence of judges. Any new law that tries to change these core values is considered illegal. This ensures that the heart of Indian democracy is protected forever, no matter who is in charge. And that is the high-level summary of Chapter 2. We've covered the what, the how, and the big legal battles. Now you can go through the details we just talked about and make them stick. If this summary saved you some time, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the Chapter 3 breakdown.